Call this meeting in order of the Urban Renewal. Can I have a roll call, please?
Certainly. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Commissioner Dennehy,
Here.
Commissioner Grantham,
Here.
Commissioner Hamrick,
Here.
Commissioner Reed, Commissioner Reeser,
Here.
Commissioner Smisher,
Here.
Commissioner A. Smith,
Here.
Commissioner B. Smith,
Here.
Commissioner Stein,
Here.
Commissioner Tracy,
Here.
Chairman Payne.
Here. Thank you. I would ask if you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Move on to citizens requesting to speak to the Urban Renewal Authority. I don't see anybody present, so we'll move on to the consent agenda. Item A is approval of minutes from December 8th, 2021.
Mr.
Chairman,
Chair,
we-
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Grantham,
Aye.
Commissioner Smisher,
Aye.
Commissioner Dennehy,
Aye.
Hamrick,
Aye.
Reeser,
Aye.
A. Smith,
Aye.
B. Smith,
Aye.
Stein,
Aye.
Tracy,
Aye.
and Chairman Payne.
Aye. Thank you. On to item number 6, financial report.
There was actually no activity in the month of December, so the beginning and ending balance is the same, which is $336,764.78.
Okay. Do we need a motion to approve that? No, just a report. Thank you. Move on to item 7, executive director report. Ryan?
Just like the financial report, don't have a whole lot to report here. Rick and I will be meeting with the county attorney and assessor to discuss the calculation of TIF, and I believe Commissioner Grantham is attending that meeting as well, and as well as Attorney Hoffman. So that is scheduled for February 7th, and looking forward to gaining some progress there. Rick, do you have anything you want to add?
You don't have anything, Rick? Okay. Shows a motion on that, but there's really no action item. Okay, we'll move on then. Move on to item number 8, discussion. Item A is authorize the chairman to sign a contract for legal services with Hoffman, Parker, Wilson, and Carberry PC Attorneys at Law. Is you, Ryan?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, as I mentioned during my executive director report at the last meeting, the attorneys have been working under the contract of the city in order to separate the business of the city and the Urban Renewal Authority. We do need to enter into a separate contract. That contract is attached for your review. It is based on an hourly rate of $250 per hour, which is a discounted rate.
Okay, so I need a motion to approve chairman to sign the contract.
Thank you, Chairman. Could I ask why we're choosing to go with an hourly rate as opposed to a flat rate? I know with the city, we have a flat rate contract with the attorneys. Is it because the amount of work that we're expecting will be so varied, or could you shed a little bit more light on that?
Yeah, it's based on the amount of work that will be done, and at this time, an hourly contract seems more prudent than a flat rate.
And I have a question as well.
Go ahead.
Is this hourly rate in addition to the set rate that we pay for the city, or does that compensate the city for what we pay the firm monthly?
So this would be
Totally separate.
two separate contracts. So the city would continue to pay its flat rate for this legal services to the city. This would be specific work for the URA that would be on an hourly
Okay,
basis.
and how does traveling expenses apply?
It's halftime.
Okay.
But for example, this evening, when you're traveling down for a meeting for the city and a meeting for the URA,
So when I travel for both and I attend both meetings, one way will be charged to the city and one way will be charged to the URA. We can talk about that if you want to.
I guess
Right now, the city, so because the city's flat, you're actually billed both ways. So it's not halftime for the city because you're a flat retainer rate. So you actually get billed for the entire drive time right now. That's how we set it up to start with.
So you're coming down for 2 meetings on this Wednesday, typically. So one way for city and then the one way back is on the URA. Okay. That makes sense to everybody? Okay, I'll still entertain a motion.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve and authorize the chairman to sign the contract for legal services with Hoffman, Parker, Wilson, and Carberry, PC.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion on this? We already had some discussion. Roll call, please.
Commissioner B. Smith,
Aye.
Commissioner Dennehy,
Aye.
Grantham,
I'd like to give a little explanation here before I vote. Given the information and the exposure I have, at least from the county side, and the assessor, and this opinion might change after the meeting on the 7th, but I'm not convinced that the city or this board is best represented by this individual who seems to have to be schooled on certain things from time to time by our assessor when it comes to URA evaluation. I'm a no.
Commissioner Reeser,
Aye.
Commissioner Smisher,
sorry, I'm not sure of the Roberts Rules of Order, but I would love to have more information about what Commissioner Grantham shared. I don't know if that's allowable during a roll call vote, though.
Okay, let's do this. Let's suspend the voting right now so we can get a better explanation on Commissioner Grantham's. Okay?
I'm not sure that's actually allowable, but
I'm not sure it is either, but
Commissioner, I appreciate your question, but I've said what I'm going to say. And what I want to do is trust the judgment of the folks that have picked this group because of the expertise of this firm and this individual. There's just been some interactions that have taken place that I don't approve of, that I think gives me doubts, but my doubts do not necessarily mean that that individual or that firm is incapable and can't be very useful to this URA. And be perfectly honest, my recommendation, if you care, is that you follow the guidance of the folks that entrusted this group with this firm, with this task. This is a conscience vote for me. That's it. And I'll leave it at that.
okay, probably in the future, we should have this discussion when I ask if there's any further discussion prior to the vote being taken.
And yes, that's exactly right, but even before then, a vote is cast, I could still give an explanation of my vote.
For your, correct. Thank you. Okay, we will move on with the vote. Thank you.
Commissioner Stein? Aye. Commissioner Tracy? Aye. Chairman Payne?
Aye. That's a first for me, to suspend voting so we could have an explanation. It's always a first. Item B, introduction and adoption by title.
I don't think I, did
Yeah,
you
I
call
think
me?
we may have skipped some votes. I'm not sure that I voted. Is
Well,
that-
you know, and I looked at that and I said,
Oh, I'm sorry, 'cause I'm always last. My apologies. Let's continue with the vote.
Commissioner Hamrick?
Aye.
Okay.
Did we get everybody?
I don't
Nope.
think I did.
What is going on here?
I just
Commissioner
cause all
Ashley
sorts of
Smith.
problems.
I'd like to give an explanation for my vote as well. We've had extensive experience with this firm throughout the URA process and getting it created in the first place, and also throughout municipal conventions and getting recommendations and training, and have been told that this firm, and I don't know what an individual is referred to, but they're the best of the best in the state of Colorado. So if there's some reservations, I don't know if anybody could be better. And so my vote is yay.
And I need Commissioner Smisher. I don't know if I got your vote.
Aye.
Okay.
So did Commissioner Smith vote aye?
Yes.
That was a
Okay,
yay.
all right. Okay, now are we done with that? Phew. Okay. I apologize. A good chairman would have realized not everybody voted. My apologies. Item B, introduction and adoption by title only, Resolution 1, Series 2022, entitled, "A Resolution Designating the Public Place for Posting Notices Pursuant to CRS 24-6-402-2C." So this is pretty common stuff for every government entity. Entertain a motion.
I'd like to make a motion with one small amendment. The last paragraph notes that C-Care may additionally post notices at City Hall. Given that not all of our residents have access to the internet, I think that it should be that C-Care shall additionally post notices at City Hall. We had a similar motion last night for the city of Canyon City, and our lawyers assured us that that change would be fine. So with that change, I would motion that we approve resolution number 1, series of 2022.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Dennehy?
Aye.
Commissioner Grantham?
Aye.
Commissioner Hamrick?
Aye.
Commissioner Reeser?
Aye.
Commissioner A. Smith?
Aye.
Boy, I'm just doing all kinds of good things tonight. Commissioner Schmischer?
Aye.
Commissioner Brandon Smith?
Aye.
Commissioner Stein? Aye. Commissioner Tracy? Aye. Chairman Payne?
Aye. Ryan or Rick, do you have anything else
No,
to
sir.
add? Okay, with no further business coming before this board, we are adjourned.